So traditionally in developmental psychology course, we ask students to write about their own developmental portfolios, or in the presentation, we just ask them to present some of the key theories or some applications into daily life. But in the last semester, I think our year 3 and year 4 students, they are quite creative. And then I want to see how they apply these theories into the daily life with a very interactive approach. So I want to cut the time for traditional presentation, and then I want to add in an digital assignment element, which is I ask them to shoot a video. So yeah, I asked them to shoot a video of a scenario, but for that scenario, they must apply some developmental psychology theories in. So the videos that we are showing is a daily life scenario, and some of the other groups, if they don't want to show their face, so one of the groups actually they draw their own comics. So they did all kind of digital things in order to fulfill the requirement of this assessment. So it is 25% of the course grade, and then after they show the video that they shoot of the scenario, then they still have 10 minutes to explain the theories that they applied. So the video that they shoot is only the scenario. They didn't talk about any theories or any concepts and developmental psychology. So after that, they just supplement with the theories with a shortened time of presentation. So there, in the course, there are almost like 3 to 5 or sometimes 6 members in a group. So I think this will be a reasonable headcount for shooting or planning a video. And then that video, I asked them to shoot for about 5 to 8 minutes. But actually, some of the groups, they are very capable, and then they the scenarios will occupy most likely 10 minutes or more than 10 minutes. So I think our students' creativity and the skills to accomplish these digital assignment is very high. So we can see their work later on. So since colleagues in today's workshop, you're not from the social science background, so I would like to just briefly introduce what happened in the video that the students, they are doing. So this group of students, they are showing 2 theories and applying these 2 theories into the daily scenario. So the first one will be the theory of mind, very famous perspective-taking theories in developmental psychology. So just let me give a very, very brief introduction of these 2 theories. So the theory of mind, they which means that in daily interaction with other people, we need the ability to perspective taking, to take other people's perspective. So for example, when we are teaching students, we need to understand their response, and we need to read we use the word read their mind or understand the perspectives to see how we should teach the class. And also, I think in the business world, for example, if we want to negotiate with some business partners, we also need to understand other people's thinking. So this is a very important skills in daily life and also interactions. So this is the first theory that they want to present in the video, but they won't say it. They just show the scenario. So another thing, another theory is the social exchange theory. So in the video, I can review a little bit, is about a couples. So a couple's daily life or daily interaction. So the social exchange theory in love and relationship is about so both of the partners in the relationship, they need to give something and they expect to take something. So I think it is as easy, or as we can use it as a metaphor, as what we buy and what we sell in business world. So these two theories are the two theories they want to show in the scenario. So I think this workshop, I won't, for my part, I won't talk too much because I want to emphasize on their work and the students feel on these digital assignments. So let us watch the work.
喂，Justice，咩事啊？冇啊，打緊機啫嘛。聽日想出街？好啊，好啊。聽日見啦，拜拜。
OK 喎，幾好笑喎呢個，都 OK 啊。
喂，又同 Kelly 講嘢，你同佢出街定同我出街啊？
喂，等陣先，再講，
俾尊重啦。
喂，近排點啊？好耐冇見喎。
唉，咪又係咁。
我揾女咩？之前介紹過你玩交友 Apps 㗎，而家仲有冇玩啊？
唉，嗰啲嘢唔啱我玩㗎。
點解咁講啊？
食咗飯未啊？
食咗。
食咩飯啊？食咩麵啊？咩拉麵啊？有冇加辣？
冇加。
點解唔加辣啊？
唔中意。
唔加辣幾錢啊？
過100，唔趕住就返緊屋企。
而家先返屋企？坐咩車返屋企啊？
巴士。
幾個巴士啊？680個可？680車錢幾多啊？
趕住啦。
唉，都係唔講啦。
做人點可以咁冇大志啊？而家就等我幫你揾個啱心水嘅，你有開 Apps 出嚟？
交友 App 睇下先啊。唉，邊有咁易揾到啊？咦，呢個女仔好似真係唔錯喎。
啱就去馬快啲 match 咗佢啊！一期一會，錯過咗就冇。
都可以嘅，不過我想問下，其實要點樣同女仔開 topic 啊？
其實都冇話點嘅，問下佢平時有啲咩興趣咁咯。
可唔可以少啲問題啊？
呢個就要靠你自己拿捏啦，唔好成個連登獨男咁。
連登獨男。哇！佢攞 say hi 啊！
主動，你試下嗨翻佢。
嗨翻佢。哇！佢即刻覆翻我啊！點算啊？我未試過女仔咁主動㗎。
打靜啲，既然佢咁主動，你咪試下做一個被動嘅男仔咯。
被動，好啦。翻到屋企未啊？
到啦。
嘢先翻到？
係啊，準備沖涼。
你沖涼用咩沐浴露啊？呢隻牌子幾錢啊？
記得啦。
你沖涼沖頭先定沖身先啊？
好啊。
沖涼會捽幾多下身啊
100下咯。
你有數住？
冇喎。
咁你又知？
亂估嘅。
亂估都估到？
係啊，而家好攰啦。
點解攰啊？
OT 啊。
唔辭職？
辭啦。
我都已經同佢傾咗一段時間啦。呢幾日佢俾我感覺完全同其他女仔唔同，明明我都係用同一種手法同埋語氣同佢傾偈，但只有佢對我不離不棄，又成日關心我喎。唔知點解我有種衝動想見下佢真人，但我又驚幻想會破滅，可能佢個樣同相唔同咧，真係好煩啊！咦 Kathy 竟然問我有冇興趣出嚟食飯，我啱先想約佢啫喎，佢竟然俾我做一步想約我。我第一次俾女仔主動約出街㗎，應唔應該應承佢好咧？佢點樣睇我㗎？啊，冇嘢嘅，冇嘢嘅，朋友出嚟食個飯啫，唔使諗咁多㗎，應承佢出去先。好緊張啊！究竟佢會唔會嚟㗎？佢真人係咪同張相一樣㗎？佢會放飛機㗎？啊死啦！琴日仲等我瞓唔着添，我早咗5分鐘到㗎啦已經。等我 message 去問下佢喺邊度先。你話佢到咗？ 有冇足時今日嘅約會啊？啊死啦！今日咁樣着 O 唔 OK 㗎？唉，快啲匿埋先。原來着住白色褲喎，前面嗰個女仔咁靚，會唔會就係佢咧？啊，好緊張啊！嗯，Hello，你係咪 Kathy 啊？
係啊，你就係 Anson。
係啊，我係 Anson 啊。你真係靚過相機啊！
係咩？多謝你啊。
乜有女食嘅？咩意思啊？佢一定係中意咗我。我聽到啊，我聽到啊，就係我哋第時結婚嘅鐘聲啊！
喂，之前你係咪約咗個女仔出街？覺得點啊？
還好啦，
喂，睇你個樣好似得米咁樣喎，點解發生咗啲乜嘢啊？
冇啊，即係同佢講嘢有講有笑咯。佢話出街好開心啊，仲有佢關心我啲嘢㗎，包括我啲屋企人添。
聽你咁講好似有機會喎，
唉，慢慢啦，我都唔急。
睇下會唔會再約佢出嚟食飯？
睇下點啦。其實我今日真係好開心啊！好耐冇試過有女仔同我出咁耐街啦。
係啊，我唔開心都唔會同你出咁耐街啦。其實我有啲好重要嘢想問你。
係乜嘢啊？
我想你幫手簽咗呢份保單啊。近排同你傾咗咁耐，都睇得出你一個關心屋企人嘅人。呢份危疾保好啱你同屋企人㗎，可以俾個安心自己，亦都可以保障你嘅屋企人，唔使佢哋為咗你而擔心。佢係涵蓋多達112種危疾同埋疾病，包括癌症、心臟病同埋中風。我係覺得我哋有緣先至同你介紹㗎咋。你話過幫到手都一定會幫㗎嘛。我唔鍾意男仔呃我，希望你講過嘅嘢會算數，唔好令我失望啦。
你講咩我都會聽晒你話㗎啦。
多謝你啊，其實而家時間都唔早啦，佢係仲要返工，所以要返屋企啦。
啊，好啦，拜拜。點解幫佢簽完保單之後，我睇唔到 WhatsApp 頭像嘅？我 send message 俾佢，佢又收唔到喎。
其實唔係佢收唔到，係佢已經 block 咗你咯。你已經中咗人哋成日講嘅網上情緣陷阱。
啊，點可以咁樣對我啊？
雖然我鼓勵你去接觸多啲女仔，但當有女仔攞份保單出嚟嘅時候，無論點你都唔應該應承佢簽保單。唯有經一事長一智，今次當攞個經驗啦。下次唔好再犯埋呢啲咁嘅錯誤啦。
啊，我仲真係諗住揾到個好女仔添。
So this is the work and the main characters and also the backstage. They are here. I think they deserve our big clap. Right? So this is a A grade assignment. So when I found this is also the first time I set these digital assignment in a course. So I have been thinking about how should we grade these assignments together with the criteria in the developmental psychology. I mean, the application of theories. So at the end for the grading, I don't mind telling my students because they have already get the grade and then the assignments are marked. So the grading of this digital assignment will be separate into two parts. So the first part will be the video. So maybe including some creativity, some implications, and maybe some AI implications, right? So and level of interesting of the video. And then another part will be the application of the theory. So you can see in the videos, they can applied the theory of mind very well. So when Anson is talking to the girlfriend, and then the girlfriend said, I'm very tired, but Anson cannot take the perspective of her girlfriend that she is very tired and keep asking, so what kind of shampoo or what kind of cleaning, I mean, the body wash you're using, and keep asking these questions. So this part is they fully applied the theory of mind into the scenario. And another very interesting scenario is that Anson and the girlfriend is looking for different things and looking for the exchange of different elements in the relationship. So maybe Anson is looking for the outlook, the appearance, and the someone who will care of him, but the girlfriend, the Kathy, is not looking for these in the relationship. So this is kind of the application of the social exchange theory. So this is an A grade assignment, and then I wish they enjoy it. But I think most importantly is how the students feel about this kind of digital assignment. So I would like to invite them to say a few things. So I've already talked to them so they can say negative things because their assignment is already great. So I think as teachers, we want to listen to the true feelings towards these digital assignments. So for our and their benefit. So in the future, when we design these digital assignments, we will be more I mean more able to help with the learning. So Anson, Justice, and Serena, please. So this is the Anson, and this is the Justice, and then Serena is responsible for the editing and also the backstage production. So I think I will talk to them in Cantonese, but since some of our colleagues are here, they don't understand Cantonese, I will translate a little bit. 咁就first of all 多謝你哋啦，係同埋就我想其實我哋即係作為老師想知道你哋做呢啲 digital assignment 嘅時候咧，可能要求拍段片啊，或者做啲比平時即係 traditional 嘅 presentation 有啲唔同嘅嘢嘅時候，其實你哋覺得點㗎？
首先多謝爽專邀請我哋過嚟分享啦，係啦，同埋即係有個機會俾我哋去做呢 digital assignment 咁樣。咁我覺得其實digital assignment 同埋普通我哋做 present 有啲唔同嘅分別咧，就係即係我哋普通 present 咧就好多文字啊，即係好多都係theory 上嘅嘢啊，文字上嘅嘢啊，即係 essay 啊，都係喺個 PowerPoint 打晒出嚟好多字咁樣。咁其實學生都做到悶，即係。professor 係咁睇重複嘅嘢 theory 一樣嘅，其實差唔多，咁都會覺得悶咁樣。咁但係 digital assignment 唔同咧，就係佢有個平台咧，可以即係俾學生發揮咁樣啦。就好似嗰陣時喪專教嗰個 course 咁樣啦。咁除咗我哋拍嗰條片之外咧，其他學生咧都嗰啲片咧其實都好有趣嘅。有啲係直情係自己整一個動畫出嚟，再做配音咁樣。咁即係其實學生嘅創意係即係嗰下睇到，哇係無限嘅，係好有趣咁樣啦。同埋係一個好嘅平台咯，即係學完啲 theory 可以即刻實際 apply 到落去咁樣。即係我哋都諗過啊，其實有啲咩古仔可以 apply 到 theory 啊、成啊咁樣。咁做完之後，當然個印象會深刻好多啦，係啦，因為我哋真係落手落腳去拍片啊、去剪片啊、做個古仔出嚟，所以就我覺得係 digital assignment 就有趣啲嘅係。
OK。
So I just asked them what is the feeling towards traditional presentation and also digital assignment. So they mentioned for digital assignment that will be less boring because for presentation we just put the words, put the theories on it, and then they will think that is boring. And also for the professors, for the teachers to look at those theories and those texts will be boring. So and also if they we ask them to shoot some videos or other form of digital assignment, then they will learn it in a more impressive way because they can apply the theories into these scenarios. And they also found that the other groups, the classmates work are very creative too, and then also learn from other classmates' work. 咁如果即係即係做一啲咁樣嘅 digital assignment，咁佢哋就拍片啦，咁可能仲有其他嘅 format。你哋覺得會有啲乜嘢困難或者 challenge 咧？即係對比起即係平時我哋做嘅 assignment。
咁challenge 就係因為我哋拍片啦，咁啊其實我哋完全冇底咁樣啦，所以都係由零開始嘅。咁我哋都係上 YouTube 啊，即係學下剪片係點樣剪啊咁樣。咁啊可能大家頭先睇到條片咧，都係好多配音咧都係後製加上去嘅，因為現場拍咧係即係好嘈啊，好多人行嚟行去咁樣。咁啊配音嗰 part 就最麻煩，因為我哋嗰陣時其實都係即係拍嘅時候好似講緊嘢咧，但係其實我哋冇講嘢，我哋都係咁樣，跟住後尾再加翻啲聲啊，加翻啲字幕落去啊咁樣，跟住就要校到好準咯，因為嗰啲時間好準，即係我哋冇諗，我哋係拍完再加台詞落去，所以就有少少困難咯，呢個位就係，同埋運鏡方面啊，係即係可能拍攝嘅時候咧，就可能見到 Kathy 喺出面企咗喺度喎，咁我哋又諗緊點樣可以做到鏡頭生動啲咧？即係點可以突個頭出嚟，又收翻埋去突個頭咁樣？咁我哋就拍嗰段時間就睇好多劇啦，就留意啲人拍劇嗰啲運鏡其實係點啊，咁樣就學咗好多嘢都係。
咁啊，好多謝 Anson 啦，頭先分享咗我哋剪片嘅時候有啲咩困難啦。咁如果係我嚟講嘅話咧，即係其實頭先阿 Anson 都有講嘅，其實呢一個嘢咧都係一個新嘅挑戰啦。因為平時 as a psycho student 咧，我哋通常都係寫文睇 literature review 咁樣，即係諸如此類咁嘅嘢。但係如果你話突然間要去剪片啊，要去配音啊，要去諗一個古仔出嚟，其實真係唔係好多時候會做到啊，亦都唔係即刻會學到啊。我都要自己上 Google 自己去查嘅。咁我自己頭先 Anson 就係剪片嗰方面有困難啦，而我咧就負責去諗呢個古仔同埋寫字幕，仲有寫劇本啦。咁咧我開頭嘅時候咧接到呢一個digital assignment 嘅時候咧，其實我係開心咗一下，因為我以為係好容易，因為平時成日睇 YouTube 啊嗰啲咧，已經試當真啊嗰啲咧，哇好好笑啊，好搞笑啊，係咪即係就咁諗個古仔出嚟，同埋好似喺中文堂咁樣啦，寫一篇作文出嚟咁樣，大家跟住去做 freestyle 咁咪得咯。但係其實原來實際上我哋去到嘅時候唔係喎，好多時大家前言不對後語啦。大家係冇呢個共識啦，因為其實人哋唔係你入肚裏面嗰條蟲嚟噶嘛，咁即係佢唔會好知道其實你成個劇本係想點啊，即係其實你要慢慢咁寫出嚟咯，跟住然之後到時我哋有試過約過出嚟拍一次，發覺唔得嘅，即係想快啲咁樣做好佢啦，其實唔得嘅，跟住然之後要重新再翻到去，再睇下其實人哋譬如果一個 YouTuber 或者一個寫一個劇出嚟嘅人應該要點做，原來人哋需要劇本嘅。咁所以我又自己去睇啦，我發覺其實原來係細緻到係每一個場景、每一個地方對白，同埋每個人嘅心路歷程，你都要寫晒喺個對白裏面。每個人究竟嗰陣時個場口有啲咩感情，有啲咩要表達到俾個觀眾聽嘅，要睇到嘅，都要寫埋出嚟。跟住我咁樣寫完之後，學完之後先發覺，咦，原來係咁複雜同埋咁有深度嘅成件事係。咁我覺得呢一樣嘢係俾到我一個好大嘅得着，就係原來晒 call 一嚟啦，可以學以致用啦，鞏固翻我哋嘅即係知道咩係 theory of mind 啊、social exchange theory 啊諸如此類咁嘅嘢。同埋最緊要嘅就係我哋可以真係 apply 到我哋自己嘅嘢落去日常生活裏面，然之後再用一個有趣生動嘅方式嚟去俾翻我哋嘅觀眾，即係俾翻 professor 啊，同埋我哋啲同學睇翻，等佢哋了解到我哋今次呢一個作品係點樣樣。跟住我覺得呢一樣嘢係一個非常之大嘅得着，亦都係一個 challenge。但係我哋都好慶幸地就係我哋都克服到啦，咁成功攞到一個好嘅成績啦。咁呢個就係我自己個人呢一方面嘅見解啦，係。
我係覺得分工嗰邊咧係有少少難度嘅，因為我哋個 group 唔止我即係除咗我哋3個都會有其他同學，咁今日就嚟唔到啦咁樣，咁但係就聽到啊佢哋有好多即係編劇啊，跟住剪接啊，跟住又要諗台詞啊、運鏡啊好多咁樣，跟住但係其實當諗嘅時候就會。佢哋兩個有特別 creativity，好 fun，呢個係一個得着嚟嘅，就好開心嘅一個過程。但係咧就會有少少啊，好似佢哋做得好多，咁會唔會其他人會啊做得係少少咁嗰個 proportion 點樣計翻咧？咁即係學生，我覺得會難在所避免，好難避免咁樣就會諗呢啲嘅，係啦。咁唔知會唔會有人係 care 嘅？咁我覺得呢個係我會留意嘅一個位咯。
Thank you. So I asked them, are there any difficulties or challenges when they are working on these digital assignments? So they say, overall they enjoyed it, but as psychology students or as students in social science field, so because we usually express our ideas by text, by theory, so we seldom work on these digital assignments. So I'm not sure if in other faculties, maybe business faculty, there will be more this opportunity. Before they say for psychology students, this is absolutely a very new idea, but they have faced a lot of difficulties in the production, the process of production, and also the division of labor. So in general or in traditional presentation, they just need to divide the labor, the division of labor very clearly. So you are responsible for one part and then I'm responsible for other part. But for their group, they face this problem. So some of them, you see, Anson and Justice, they show in the video as character, but the other students, what about them? So can they do the division of labor in a very clear way? So this is what they mentioned. So as time is limited, I want to ask them the final question. So it is critical.
我哋好想 develop， 即係當然好想 develop 一啲新嘅方式去做 assignment，就係 digital assignment 啦。咁但係如果喺學生嘅角度嚟講，你哋會 prefer 呢類嘅 assignment 啦，定係真係以前係好似寫啊，或者即係做翻一啲好 traditional 嘅 presentation 度？但我同佢哋講咗啦，係點講都得嘅，因為我哋知道佢哋嘅 view 啊嘛。即使係講一啲好 negative 或者唔中意咁樣，我都接受呢個，冇問題㗎。
OK，因為 psychology 好多嘢都係比較 theoretical 啲啦，咁我覺得 paperwork 係真係好難避免，咁我哋點都會有 paperwork 嘅存在嘅。咁但係同時間如果有 digital 嘅話，我覺得係一個幾開心嘅事情咯。尤其是好難喺我哋寫 paper 或者做 group work 嘅時候會見到咁 creativity 嘅一面咯。呢25%我覺得係賺得開心嘅咁樣咯。所以我覺得 digital work 我係都覺得可以嘗試 develop 多啲。咁作為學生去寫嘅時候，都會好開心啲啦。咁樣同埋 present 嘅時候咧，係lecturer 同埋其他同學一齊睇嘅，咁見到佢哋如果有嗰個反應喺度咧，其實做嗰個都幾有即場嘅 response 咁樣都幾開心。
咁其實我咧都係 prefer 呢個 digital 呢個 assignment 嘅，不過呢個係真心嘅。點解咧？一嚟啦，即係頭先一開始嘅時候 Anson 其實都已經有講過，平時嘅 paperwork 咧，其實某程度上咧，大家咧會係開始做到咧有少少覺得。即係太 solo band 啊！即係好多時咧，有時候一嚟悶啦，二嚟就係佢哋都會已經覺得好麻木咗啊。因為我覺得今次而家咁樣有一個咁 digital 嘅assignment 啦，可以俾我哋可以發揮自己所長啦。我可以話發揮自己所長，因為點解咧？即係譬如好似阿 Anson 咁樣啦，佢之前有剪片嘅經驗啦。咁我係一個好中意諗嘢嘅人啦。咁大家其實某程度上一拍即合啊，再加上其他嘅同學啦，都有幫手做呢其他幕後嘅工作。我 feel 到今次嘅group project 咧，大家嘅討論程度、投入程度係多咗嘅，因為大家係開心嘅，覺得玩呢樣嘢係好得意嘅，同埋正所謂即係獨學而無友則孤陋而寡聞啦嚇，即係真係嘅，因為你某程度上大家唔同嘅優勢，大家唔同嘅長處合埋一齊嘅時候，互相互補不足，大家一齊學習，我覺得呢樣嘢遠遠比我哋普通就咁 paperwork 就咁講完之後，又唔再學以致用，就係講啲好 theory 嘅嘢係嚟得更好嘅。呢個係我自己嗱，即係照直講啦，就係我自己個人嘅睇法啦。跟住同埋再者就係如果你話 digital 同埋呢個 traditional 最大嘅分別就係，我覺得今次我哋樹人嘅學生，頭先我都有講嘅，我哋 psychology student 冇人會 blame 我哋，你唔識剪片啊，你唔識寫呢個 script 啊，話你唔得喎，唔會有人咁講嘅。但係你話寫呢個論文咧，我相信好多其他學校嘅院校嘅學生咧，其實都識嘅，即係包括我哋都會有一定程度嘅技巧啦、技能啦，去寫啲即係 academic assignment 啦。但係咧，我覺得我哋今次咧，如果有呢個 digital assignment 咧，我哋會有一個新嘅 skills，就係好似我咁樣學咗點樣去寫個 script 啦，點樣寫字幕啦，點樣配音啦。咁啊，Anson 又識得更加純熟咁樣去剪片啦、剪接啦、運鏡啦嗰啲啊。咁我覺得呢樣嘢咧係俾咗一個無疑係俾咗一個好大 advantage 我哋樹人嘅學生嘅。即係我覺得我哋有可能出到去，大家都識得寫呢個academic article， 但係呢啲另外 extra 嘅學習 extra 嘅知識，唔係間院校嘅學生都有機會識嘅喎。咁所以今次我哋呢個 digital assignment 就係拍片啦。咁可能遲啲有另外一啲 digital assignment，可能會令到其他嘅學生會可以learn 到其他嘢嘅。咁我覺得對於樹人嘅 student 嚟講，其實係一個非常之好嘅 advantage，都係一個好大嘅優勢咯。呢個就係我嘅見解，係。所以點解我會揀呢個 digital assignment？係，thank you。
咁啊，多謝 Justice 啦。其實佢都講咗好多即係總括晒我哋啲心聲㗎啦，已經。即係我覺得digital assignment 其實唔單止係Psych 嘅 department 啦，唔同 faculty 都可以去考慮下啦。即係因為我暫時見到學生普遍嘅表現咧，唔單止係學到嘢嘅，佢哋係個投入度係大咗好多好多，即係佢哋唔抗拒 digital 呢樣嘢，都係一個唔錯嘅嘗試嚟，所以就可能喺未來期望大家唔同 professor 或者學生會中意 digital assignment 嘅，或者睇住佢好好咁發展啦，係啦，多謝大家。
Just a short translation. So I asked them, do they prefer digital assignment or traditional presentation or traditional assignment? So I just I didn't prepare the answer with them, so I don't know what they are saying right now. And three of them agree that digital assignment is their preference, and then they can learn a lot, and it can also increase the prepare them well for the future world, because no one will know when they graduate, so which field will they be in. So they may not be in the psychology field, they may not be in the business field, may not. So it's a lot of possibilities. But this kind of digital assignment will prepare them for a better, equip them with more skills. So thank you for your sharing.
即係如果你話其他分配嚟講嘅話，我覺得以今次其實講真嘅，如果你話 traditional 嚟講嘅話咧，其實係差唔多嘅。即係 traditional 嘅group project、group presentation 或者 paperwork 都好啦，其實係差唔多嘅。大家都係要俾一啲時間去睇 literature 啊、睇 review 啊，跟住然之後再寫啊咁樣。其實用嘅時間係差唔多，但係今次 digital 嘅 assignment 咧，無疑真心嘅，因為有可能我哋之前唔識啦。咁所以我哋要學啦，係要俾多咗時間落去嘅。但係我覺得即係頭先都有講嘅，就係一個非常之重要嘅嘢，就係學生會願意花呢個時間，係花呢個時間，係啊，花呢個時間落去啊。即係佢哋會更加有呢個熱誠啊，更加有呢個即係好好學啦。即係大家會一齊討論啊，一齊成。即係以前譬如如果你普通嘅 presentation，可能大家會嫌悶啊。可能講一兩句就算啦，咁樣大家最後尾出到嚟，其實大家都唔知自己講緊啲乜啊，咁啊呢個都好實際、好 realistic 嘅一樣嘢嚟嘅一個情況啦。但係今次呢樣嘢就係你見到其實我哋大家都會知道大家做緊啲乜啦，大家都知道大家嘅工作啦，會願意去分工啊，去學習自己唔識嘅嘢，跟住然之後再去用翻喺呢個 group project 裏面啊。大家俾到嘅氣氛同埋呢個學習氛圍，我覺得係非常之好啊。跟住係可以直接啲講，就係呢4年嚟，我覺得大家最投入嘅一個 presentation， 一個做得最好嘅一個 work 係今次呢一個嘅digital assignment 啦。所以點解我會咁即係願意投呢個 digital 嘅 assignment 一票，就係咁解咯。但係如果你話時間分配嗰方面嘅話，我覺得 digital 嘅 assignment 無疑係真係要花多少少時間嘅。
So they mentioned. Oh, sorry. I just do a little bit translation. Sorry, Toby. So they they mentioned yes, for digital assignment they spend a longer time than traditional assignment because especially if they don't have the skills in editing or video shooting, so they have to Google or they have to learn themselves. But what they mentioned, what they emphasize most important is the reward is far more important than the time that they spend in this digital assignment.
係，因為咧，我覺得咧，即係譬如你普通 paperwork 其實係嘅，大家都要睇，大家都要揾啦。我覺得有樣嘢唔同嘅就係今次我哋點解話好咁學以致用咧？但係就係因為我哋真係要去諗啦，要諗一個 situation 究竟有啲咩 fulfill 到嘅。即係譬如如果可能之前睇啲 digital review，其實係前人話到俾我哋聽呢一個 theory 可以 apply 到我哋邊一啲日常生活裏面，唔係我哋自己諗點樣去 apply 落我哋嘅日常生活裏面，呢個係好唔同嘅，我覺得係。因為如果你係普通你自己上網揾嘅，我知道原來我呢個 theory 可以 apply 到落呢一啲 theory，咁可能你呢一啲日常生活裏面，可能你就咁樣寫完，就唔記得啦。同埋好直接啲咁講啦，而家 ChatGPT 你打一篇文出嚟，大家都會已經講晒俾你聽，究竟係點樣用啊，有啲咩日常生活例子啊嗰啲，其實用少咗好多努力啊，我覺得係，即係腦嗰個努力啦。咁大家即係真心嘅，即係啊，咁大家就會某程度上就會懶咗啦，同埋即係你有可能大家老師講完啦，其實唔係老師冇心教，係老師好用心咁樣教完都好啦，同學其實接收到嘅情況都好少，因為大家都知道有一個咁方便嘅平台，咁方便嘅地方可以幫佢哋解決到佢哋嘅功課啊，解決到佢哋嘅學習問題。咁點解唔去揀呢啲投機取巧咧？咁樣其實呢個好直接嘅，真係嘅。咁但係今次呢個點解我話真係會學到嘢，就係因為我哋要自己理解完個 theory 之後，再去諗一個 situation， 仲要睇下個 situation， 我哋係真係可唔可以擺落去嘅？呢一個係我要靠我哋自己諗嘅，你冇可能用 ChatGPT gen 出嚟俾我哋嘅。即係好多嘢都係要靠自己嘅腦去諗啊，要慢慢揼啊，慢慢改啊，再慢慢 tune 啊。每一個 moment 啊，每一個表達啊、手法啊、個表情啊，點樣可以 fulfill 到我哋想表達到俾觀眾啊、俾professor 聽，我哋真係了解到呢個 theory， 同埋我哋真係可以將佢 apply 到落我哋呢個日常生活裏面。即係如果講真嘅，唔係上呢一個堂要做呢個 digital assignment 嘅話，我哋都未必會諗到原來 theory of mind 可以擺落去呢個網上情緣陷阱嗰度，同埋即係呢啲咁得意嘅地方啦，呢啲咁有趣嘅生活瑣碎事啦，你哋唔會即係學生啦嚇，好少會咁樣專登去諗，專登去 linkage 嘅。但係如果你有多啲呢啲咁樣嘅 digital assignment 嘅話咧，我覺得大家會用多，因為呢啲冇得抄，亦都冇得去有人嚟 gen 出嚟，所以我覺得呢樣嘢就會令到我哋真係用翻個思考能力去擺翻落去，所以令到我哋會學得更加多。即係如果以前冇呢啲 ChatGPT 科技冇咁發達嘅時候，可能大家都要經歷過呢個 progress 嘅。但係因為而家就係方便咗，所以大家又少咗呢個機會。
So it is the end of my part, and I shall pass the time to Joseph. So this is one final quote that I want to share, which I found it is really inspiring. So learning is not the product of the teaching, but learning is the product of the activity of the learner. So we are here today to learn about this digital assignment as the very innovative and effective activity for the learners and to enhance our teaching. So let me pass the time to Joseph. I know it is overrunning.
Okay, so thank you very much for the students sharing. Actually, I also learned a lot from you from the point of view, from the perspective of the student. So I'm Joseph. So I basically handle the second part of this sharing in terms of how to design and grade digital assignments. So basically, I'm from the Department of Business Administration. I joined HKSYU University 3 years ago, and I think I'm quite famous in terms of well, because I collect perfume. I built my own computer, and when I teach, you can see that usually I will have a trolley pushing a lot of toys around, and this is the way I like to teach. But anyway, now I'm an extremely introvert person according to MBTI. MBTI now is very famous, but I hope that I will not disappoint you in terms of this sharing. Now, first of all, maybe I can talk about in this digital age, a lot of students talk about AI. A lot of students actually come to ask me, "Oh, sir, can I use AI to help completing my assignments?" So maybe I can briefly show you what AI can do now in terms of assignments related to my own discipline. It's the business assignments. Usually, we ask students to, let's say, look at a product, look at a company, analyze a company, and then maybe you need to deliver a presentation related to that particular company. Maybe you need to introduce something related to this company. Now, say for example, if you go to Facebook nowadays, they have advertisement on the right-hand side, something like that. 12 hours of training with the price of 480 Hong Kong dollar. You will learn how to use these 10 different AI tools to help you handle your business-related tasks. So nowadays, students already have access to these things. They can generate some kind of text. In fact, they can also generate some kind of presentation slides. It could also help to generate some kind of images, music, and in case you give them a video, or in case there's some kind of equipment that you can buy, it's like when you have a phone conversation, all your phone conversation can be transcribed instantly using ChatGPT now. And you can also have text converted to video now. So it's quite advanced and sophisticated tools available now that students already have access to. Now, originally, I want to move my own desktop computer here to show you some kind of graphic generation, but quite humid nowadays. Quite humid in these 2 days. So water condensation is not good for electronics. That's why maybe I can use this particular computer to show you something related to AI, what AI can do now. Now, in fact, I have also demonstrated how to use this type of AI tools to our students in the academic week in the last semester. So the first one, maybe I can show you. You can generate beautiful girls and some kind of image using stable diffusion. Now, I would use a very simple one. I would demonstrate a very simple one here. Now, in fact, you can go online nowadays. You can go to this, you can just Google stable diffusion. And what you need to do is, maybe I can simply use the leftmost one as an example. So to give some kind of prompt, okay, so copy this one. And then I will paste this prompt to the stable diffusion, okay? Romantic painting, one ship sailing in a stormy sea, dramatic lightning, powerful waves. So in case the student are doing some kind of homework, or maybe they are designing their PowerPoint slide, they can easily type in some kind of keywords and generate images that they can use on a PowerPoint slide, something like that, okay? Quite an interesting painting. And you can see ships in a storm, something like that. You just copy and paste and then put it into your PowerPoint slide. Now, in fact, I have asked the student to try giving some kind of academic title here. So in case they are writing some kind of PhD thesis or some kind of academic writing, they can type something like this. Copy and paste an academic paper title to this stable diffusion and see what kind of images that stable diffusion can generate. Okay, something like that. So you can see very powerful tools. Nowadays, students can do this sort of things. And another interesting one is sometimes in our business discipline, we will ask students to analyze a company. Okay, give them a case. Next week when you come back, can you use a 5-minute or 10-minute presentation to introduce a particular company? Now, I think one of the functions AI can do is that they can help you to analyze some kind of document. So some lazy or very creative student, in case I give them this sort of assignments, they will do this. Okay, so I can also complete this work within 5 minutes. Okay, now let me use this one as an example. So this is the PDF I download related to the project company of one of my courses. So this is their annual report in the year 2023. And as you know that there are quite a lot of things in this particular financial report if you are into business. So there will be a chairlady's statement, some kind of background information, how is the company performing quite recently, something like that. Now the student could be very lazy. what they need to do is just in POE, click on the ChatGPT, click the attachment, and then you can try to attach the annual report of a particular company. And then you can type something like that. So you can type something like that. Okay. Draft an outline of a presentation to introduce this company. Okay, something like that. Okay, and then you click next. The ChatGPT will be able to quickly generate something for you. And accordingly, this particular ChatGPT will tell you in slide number 1, slide number 2, slide number 3, something like that. Okay, what should you include? So currently, what is something related to COVID, ESG, environmental protection, social responsibility, governance, something like that. Okay. Now, for a business student, maybe he is very smart. So maybe he would like to also introduce some kind of, let's make it easy. And then the next step student can do is to use some kind of online tools like Gamma. Now, let me show you the capability of these sort of things is that in case you already have some kind of outline, generate by asking ChatGPT to digest for you. You just highlight all the text here. You copy it. And then let me go to access another tool. So this particular AI tool is called Gamma. Now, some student will do something like that. Create new with the help of AI. What I need to do is to paste in the text. Okay, what I need to do is just paste, okay, the corresponding outline that I have used POE to digest and ask POE to generate a presentation. Okay, now let us, don't worry too much and let's click generate here. Okay, it will ask you for a theme. Maybe I can pick this one. There's no harm to do this and then click generate. So these type of tools will be able to, based on your input, automatically generate the PowerPoint for your assignment based on a company report automatically. And this, in fact, something that I have shown to our students in the last semester. So they know how to do this. But I have told them this is from the business point of view that may not be enough. And I will tell you why very soon. Now, the last step is instead of present, you can, there's an export button somewhere here. So here, export. So some courses require you to submit a PowerPoint. What you need to do is to click on this button and the PowerPoint will be generated to you. So how much time do I need to complete this assignment? Okay, so maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, but it's completed. And then I can submit this PowerPoint and then it is done. That is why we encountered some issues here as a teacher. A lot of students will do something like this. So how can we handle or how can we design assignments accordingly in this digital age? Now, here are some tips that are some kind of limitations related to AI and digital tools nowadays. These are some kind of things that I have identified and also some other people already reported. Now, first of all, we can look at it from the more artistic point of view. Is that they can generate an image. They can generate maybe a poem, maybe some kind of piece of music. But AI cannot tell you the meanings behind some kind of artistic expression. So this is one of the weakness of AI that you can design your assignment to tackle, is that you ask the student to give you some kind of underlying rationale, why they design something, why they talk about something, why they put some kind of elements into the PowerPoint or into a picture, something like that. Now, the second one is the most important thing related to business is there are many personal experience and personal story about a businessman running a company or 20 years of time in his career, what is his or her experience? So this is something that AI still cannot replace, is that in case you invite some kind of guest lecturer, come here to talk about his or her own personal experience and opinion, this is something that cannot be replaced by AI so far. And this is also something very interesting, is that AI cannot tell lies, and AI seems like so far cannot handle those type of strategic deceptions. You can actually tell lies to cheat the AI. And finally, ultimately, at the end of the day, for business presentation, when you have a business competition, or in case you have some kind of business ideas to go pitching, at the end of the day, it's delivered by a human being. And this type of stage performance so far, now the AI can help you handle all the preliminary, the preparation things. But ultimately, it's the human being who decide which slide to include, which slide to remove, what kind of information to include and remove, and deliver the presentation by themselves. So based on these, so this interesting trick. So just in case, now I need to show this smiley face. Okay. Now, in case, and now this is a quick tip. So, but of course, I'm not, how to say, this the very simple one. Now, this one of the trick that I play when I design some kind of online quiz and some kind of online exercise is that you can try to deceive the AI. Now, in my course, Digital Game Marketing, what is the difference between these two questions? The way of asking. Now, the first one has a context. The second one, I have removed the context. Now, this is a quiz related to digital game marketing. So when I ask the student, put in the questions on Moodle, please explain with 2 examples of collaboration strategies, and then without a context. Now, in case the student use AI to help them answer the test question, they will answer something totally irrelevant to digital games. Okay, they will tell me, oh, what is the collaboration strategy? What is 2-person doing together? But they will not tell me something very specific in the context of the online game in this course. So this is a quick trick in case you would like to try. You can try removing some kind of context in your question to try to deceive the student who use the AI to answer the questions. Now, you are not coming for these tips. That is why I have some kind of teaching case that I have brought today. Now, first of all is I have brought 2 teaching case of my course. The first one is e-business management. The second one is creativity, innovation, and change. So the first one is a 3rd-year course. The second one is a 4th-year course, the final year course. Now, when I try to design what kind of assignments and group projects to include in my courses, I always look at what is the technology or some kind of technical digital element to include in my assignments design, but at the same time to tackle or to take advantage of the weakness of AI, I also need to look at what kind of human elements should be used for the evaluation and also the grading. So for the first one, I included a competition. I have been running this particular competition with CTU for 3 years already, and I will tell you more detail very soon. The second one is very similar to the first sharing, is that I asked the student to remake some kind of TV commercial. But the rationale is a little bit different, and I will show you now. Now, the first one is my e-business management course. So in case you read the HKSYU University newspaper, the newsletter, you will know that I run this particular competition annually with CTU because I came from CTU. And before I come to this university, I also teach this course IS 2505 e-business at CTU. That's why when I came here 3 years ago, I bring this group project to this university. And I have a collaboration with the current lecturer of CTU IS 2505 is that, well, we are basically teaching the same material. We are basically asking the student to complete the same group project. And why don't we have some kind of competition? we have the support from Bauhaus, which is a listed fashion company in Hong Kong. Every year, we ask them to give us some kind of real data for the student to do some kind of data analysis. And at the end of the day, we have some kind of we have some students from the CTU. We have our best performing team here, and then they give a presentation of the business ideas to the CEO. And also my department head should serve as one of the judges in the competition as well. So so we have real data, face real people, and face real competition, real rivals. Now, what are the corresponding assessment tasks that I have included in this course? Now, we have a data mining stage, which some students may use AI to help them do some kind of analysis. But very importantly is that the AI can only tell you what the data shows or what had already happened, but why it is happening. And after knowing what is the problem happening to a particular company, what is your recommendation? Now, the AI cannot give you recommendation. The AI cannot tell you, oh, your business, this part is doing, maybe the AI can tell you that, oh, this is the problematic part, but it's the human judgment to provide a recommendation to address this particular issue. So this is the intermediate part related to the human side. Now, in the final presentation, I will ask them to give me a presentation and also a business proposal, and the best performing team will go to the final round competition with the CTU student to meet the CEO in person, and also Monica. Now, so this is some more detail. Now, every year I go to Bauhaus once again. So this is my PhD supervisor. When I was still in CTU, we go to Bauhaus and ask the founder at that time. So George at that time gave me this type of code, is that the data after compiling the financial report every year to a company, they have no further use already. So in case you find it useful, please take it away. Okay, now, so they give us, every year I went to Bauhaus and asked for 3 years of their sales record. They will hide some of their trade secret, but I have nearly the complete list. And we have the anonymous customer data. So what kind of, so it is about their buying behavior. What kind of items, how much they have spent throughout the last 3 years of time. And the student can do some kind of data mining using this sort of data set. And then they need to propose the business solution to the CEO at the end. So we have, what is the human element here? What is the human element here? Now, last year, in the last summer, I actually, while I encourage students to have more business competition, I myself also joined some kind of business competition, but the adult version. So I have joined the Hong Kong Computer Society, iLeap, and at that time, we have some kind of IT consultation and recommendation to TVB at that time. So based on the input of the chair lady of this company, and also some of my personal experience joining some kind of adult version competition outside, here are some kind of human elements that we include in this course for the evaluation. Now, some students are very smart. Data analysis can be done by AI, but the interpretation of the data should be done by a human being. That is why we asked the marketing director from Bauhaus to tell us what they are doing, what is their current situation, and what is their expectation to the student's proposal. And accordingly, at the end of the semester, when the student deliver a presentation, I will judge based on their point of view. So what they are looking for, what is the current situation? Is your data analysis, is your suggestions relevant to something that the marketing director is looking for? So this is the marking criteria, the human side. And also, we encourage students to also explore some additional information. In case you are happy, you can go online to Google something related to this company, or alternatively, you can actually go to Outlet and have a look. Okay, you can see what is happening related to their outlets. Now, finally, they need to have some kind of forecast and predictions. This is recommended by the chair lady and the CEO, because business always need to have something realistic. We always talk about money. Okay, talk about the forecast, talk about the realistic situation. 2 years ago, one of the team recommend Bauhaus, this company, you need to do some kind of social responsibility things. And when you sell a clothing, you donate 20% of the profit to some kind of charity. And the CEO respond when the CEO talks to me is that sometimes our product don't even have 20% of margin. Okay, so now this is some kind of things that we want the student to learn, is that their forecast and predictions should be somehow more realistic rather than learning from the books. And before the competition, I actually will give them some kind of presentation coaching, because it is a competition. I give them some kind of presentation coaching, and also I ask them to have a dress rehearsal. So this is my requirement. Now, this is the winning team. At that time when I coached them for the final round, so these are a mix of journalism student with our BBA student. So some of the journalism student, I actually tell them you need to use the strength of your journalism skill. Okay, show them. Okay, you need to display this type of confidence to the judges. And also, because our BBA student here, mainly he is the one who do the talking. My recommendation at that time, my coaching message to him is like, you need to think about it this way. The chairman and the CEO, they are very smart people. They handle their daily business problem every day. That's why. The reason why he keeps on talking and then make the presentation over time is that there is a lot of elaboration and explanation. And this is the advice that I have gave to him. They are very smart. You don't need to explain. You just talk about the main point, and then they will understand what you're talking about. Now, this is the winning team. The second team is something like that. Now, given the recommendation from the CEO and also the marketing director, they would like to see something realistic. That is why on their PowerPoint slide, there are some kind of realistic estimation about some kind of products that they propose, how many items that they are going to produce, what is the approximation of cost, what is the approximation of price, and estimation of the margin related to this particular item. So here, the reason why I ask students to have dress-up rehearsal is that when you go to a business presentation, the people will start to judge you even before you start talking. And this is the reason why I have this type of arrangement for a dress-up rehearsal. And also, they don't have enough confidence. That's why when they deliver a presentation, I ask them, do you believe in the idea that you are talking about? Okay, you need to believe in it in order to deliver that confidence feeling to the judges. Okay, you first need to believe in your own proposed idea. So we have a successful run. This is the third time we run this particular competition. And in case you are interested to know more about the student learning experience, it will be in the forthcoming HKSYU University newsletter. Now, another teaching case I have brought here is very similar to the video sharing that you have just seen. Now, this is my Creativity, Innovation, and Change course for Year 4 student. Now, this is a little bit problematic because when we talk about creativity, I always tell my student to break the rules. And if I tell them not to use AI, they will use it. Okay, so this is the creativity mindset. And that is why what I ask them to do in this course is that they need to propose and market an invention or some kind of innovative solution. Throughout the semester, I have trained them how to think in a creative way. What are some kind of creative mindset and habits that you can develop? And at the end of the day, you need to make a TV commercial together with a marketing and business plan. So You tell me, what is your invention? Who will buy it? How are you going to promote it? And you make a real promotional commercial to me. Here are the human elements. Now, this is the way I like to teach. Now, I myself like to teach with physical toys. And I think the technique that I have included in this particular course is I want them to do some kind of imitation. So I asked them, you look for a TV commercial that you think it is interesting, that is suitable for the innovation, invention that you have proposed, and you try to remake that one. So save the time for those type of script writing, those type of things. But try to replace the product in this commercial with the product that you would like to promote. And also give me a marketing plan in terms of how are you going to promote this type of products. So very human. Now let me show you this video. Now let me show you the second best one. Okay, so let me show you this one. Okay, this is one of the commercial that the students selected. I think you can recognize this one. Now I asked the student to remake. I asked the student to remake, and I asked them to also tell me to send me the link of the original so that I can have a rough idea what they have done. Now, so just watch this short video.
多年嚟，愛康健600多名專業人員不斷努力，
嚟自全球各地嘅設備，
不斷更新，
力臻完美嘅管理服務，
不斷探求。
今天愛康健齒科羅湖總店
依然不斷聆聽你嘅要求。
羅湖總店火車站7樓香格里拉對面，愛康健連鎖齒科查詢熱線63198
Okay, so this is their reference video. And then let me show you. So this is the remake by the students.
多年嚟，我哋樹人強天嘅一班專業人員不斷努力，
龐大嘅數據庫，
不斷更新，
力追完美嘅數據監察系統服務，
不斷探求。
今天樹人大學強天
依然不斷聆聽你嘅要求。
寶馬山總店教學大樓5樓文康格地，香港樹人大學品質監察系統服務。
Okay, is it interesting? Now, this is the best one that I think worth the talk. Okay, so let me show you the original so that you have some idea.
Oh, honey, Taco Bell doesn't have fries.
Seasoned in Mexican spices, dipped in warm nacho cheese sauce.
Sounds delicious.
Someone doesn't want you to taste them.
Big fries have been riding the ketchup train for 50 years. Now you come poking around about Mexican spices and nacho cheese sauce. You've made someone very, very salty.
It's getting close.
So scare him off.
Honey, where did you get that?
Gave it to me.
Taco Bell's nacho fries are a threat to their monopoly. And you know too much. Nacho cheese sauce, Mexican spices, they don't want these coming out.
Who's they?
The burger people, they.
These milky fries are consuming you.
Looks like you got yourself in some hot oil.
Okay, so let's see the remake.
我想要個小巴 app 叫落車啊！會唔會香港冇小巴 app 㗎？點解會冇嘅咧？
你冇多管閒事啊！
香港第一個小巴 app，唔使開聲都可以嗌到落車。
聽落幾方便喎，但係有啲人唔想我哋有呢種體驗。
大公司已經有成熟撳鐘系統控制，而你4G 打天剎車停車，用手機控制司機，你踩到某啲人條尾啦。
呢條友仔已經接近真相，點咪合咗佢咯？
快啲嚟睇！
阿妹，呢張圖邊個俾你㗎？
有人 AirDrop 俾我㗎。
點解你要咁做？
呢個小巴 app 威脅到佢哋嘅利益，而你知道得太多啦。
可以用手機叫司機停車。
佢哋唔想呢啲 app 面世。
佢哋係邊個？
嗰班守舊嘅人就係佢哋。係佢哋啊！
呢個小巴就嚟害死你啦！
你而家睇起身好頭痕喎。
When you try to ask the student to be creative, they are very creative. And so what we try to learn here, now, in order to grade this sort of assignment, I need to make sure that the video that they make, now the video is good, of course, and it need to be relevant to their invention. Okay, you need to make sure that the theme aligns and make sure that you also include a nice and a realistic business forecast in the marketing plan of this particular invention that you have proposed. And most importantly is many students found this particular course very interesting and they enjoy and having fun making this sort of video. So these are two of the cases that I have brought here. But before I move on, I need to give you a promotion. Now, business are in fact not in the hands or not written in the books and written in the text. So that is why recently I have a chance to meet gallant senior people in Hong Kong. And accordingly, I have asked them to come to give a guest lecture presentation to my student in terms of creativity and innovation in their business. It is a business of nearly 200 years, and Mandy will come here just the Wednesday after the Easter holiday. So at that time, I will do another round of promotion to tell you, in case you are interested to come, please come to listen to her presentations. She promised me she will take some of her company's archive here. Okay, so now what we try to design related to these digital tasks, I think you, in addition to look at the tech elements, some kind of things that students can use some kind of digital solution to help them solve some kind of problem. But when we try to judge and grade their assignments, look for these type of human elements that still AI cannot replace so far. Say, for example, why do I need them to give me a business plan and also a marketing proposal in addition to the video that they make? They need to tell me the rationale behind. Why are you picking a video that long? Where do you like to put that particular video? And have you looked and have you tried to Google or have you tried to click on some kind of YouTube? If you put a video that long on YouTube, how much does it cost? Okay, so tell me the underlying rationale behind all these deliveries that you have submitted to me. Also, ask them for some kind of opinions, predictions, judgment. And also, I am a person who like prototype and making things. So in case you want students to prevent doing those type of AI things, ask them to make something like that. Okay, ask them to do some kind of stage performance and acting, some kind of realistic things, because for business, at the end of the day, you are talking to people. Okay, you are talking to people. So meet real people, and have fun. Now, I like this diagram very much that I have downloaded from Instagram somewhere, is that, well, we don't need to outsmart the student. We don't need to outsmart the AI. We are not engineers. We simply need to outsmart the student using the AI. Then we can design assignments to take advantage of some kind of current AI weakness and add in or evaluate based on some kind of human elements that when we design this type of learning tools. So just like all my presentations, I like to tell you what I am currently doing and what will be the future, what is something that I am currently exploring. Now, this is the first thing that I would like to talk about is some kind of attendance check. Nowadays is digital age. I have tried a number of different ways of taking attendance. And because nowadays is digital, that's why I have tried to put questions on YouReply. And on this Monday, I have count only 21 students attending the lecture on time, but we have 36 students replying on the YouReply. So quite a lot of students maybe letting other classmates knowing their student ID and password, they just log in and then ask another person to check the attendance on their behalf. So I have been exploring various ways of taking attendance, and so far I have found a way based on some kind of gift card and games point card that you can buy at 7-Eleven. Is that when you buy this type of gift card, when you look at it, there will be a key, and you type in that key in your account so to activate this type of points on your gaming account or wherever. Now, I designed the same thing like this. So I have tried this particular method, which you can circulate around. Okay, so you can circulate around. So I have tried this sort of things. So for early arrival, so my lesson start at 10:05, and I take attendance at around 10:15, and I will actually go there, and I give them a gift card. So what they need to do is they enter this randomized alphabet on Moodle, and that code can be used once only. So you can see on the right-hand side, this one distributed 42 of these points card to the student. And what you need to do is go to Excel and then do a matching. Who and who used which gift card, and then you can take their on-time attendance accordingly. So this is something that I'm trying, and I hopefully later on I try to see if I can do some kind of digital automation on this particular system. So make sure that no two person using the same key that I have provided to them. In case there are multiple students using the same key, I will just count the first time stamp. Okay, to make sure that each of them has a unique key and then they enter so that I can continue teaching while they fill in the keys. Very efficient. Now, another thing that I'm currently exploring is that this one. Now, something that I'm currently exploring is that if I can have some kind of AI that I can run on my own computer to do some kind of language and on also some kind of analyze on the student submission report as some kind of pre-screening. This is something that I'm currently exploring. Some kind of language model that you can run with a gaming computer. Now, it's just a conceptual stage, but this is the area that I'm currently exploring. I have many students, and that's why every time when there is an individual assignment, I need to grade 100 and 200 copies. So this will be much better if some kind of locally run large language model can help me on this issue. And with the approval of my department head, I actually proposed a course that together with the realization of the digital marketing BBA course to include the use of various AI tools in a business situation. So we hope, I hope that this course will get proposed in the near future. And finally, some kind of other promotions is that me and Jason has been working very hard on this issue. In case you are interested to know more about AI, we are actually working with Microsoft to deliver a training, the trainer program for the AI 900 Azure AI Fundamentals Examination. So tentatively, in late May, a one-day workshop in campus, and it is suitable for all disciplines and departments. So we'll do some kind of promotion when we finalize all the details here. So I hope that you will find my sharing and also the student sharing very interesting, and I hope that it is also useful for you in your course. Okay, so I think the commercial that I asked the student to make once again, it is some kind of a part of the assessment, not the complete assessment. So this particular course requires a student to have some kind of creative thinking in proposing something. Okay, it could be an invention, it could be a new product, it could be a services. And they find some kind of commercial that they are suitable. Now, I'm not testing their script writing skill. I'm not testing their script writing skill. So what they need to do is just look for a commercial that is suitable for your invention. So the front part is they need to have an idea first. They need to have an idea first. Okay, what they would like to propose, what is their invention should be. And then you talk about how are you going to market this invention. So the commercial is only part of the assessment. The real deal is how are you going to where will you put this particular commercial? How are you going to price your product? How are you going to sell this product, or who will be your target customer? So this will be some kind of human part that I will assess whether you have picked the relevant commercial, you have made a relevant commercial. And also I will grade other things related to the marketing plan and also the thought process, how you come up with this particular invention. So for my case, in fact, I look at my own intended learning outcome. So my intended learning outcome is not teaching them how to make a video. But for digital literacy, in fact, we don't need to worry. Most of the students are very yeah, it is already better than us. They can do no. Okay, now but my intended learning outcome do not include the technique related to how to shoot a particular video. That is why when I design an assignment, I ask them to look for some kind of reference. They don't need to write the script. They need to plan how to make a video, but a lot of logistics has been already eased out because they have a reference. They just remake it, and you replace the product delivered in that commercial with something that you want to deliver, then it is already good enough. So for my case, the digital and the technical part, I don't have a lot of concerns.